Montez Ford, hang on! Cranking it far away from the... Oh, no! Yes! The monster is back! Oh, this matchup, but only one monster in the house!
Up and down!
The Strowman explosion! Like a toy! He's even bigger and badder than before!
You ain't lying. The monster of all monsters is back, and nobody is safe.
Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you the train is rounding back to the station. Normally it's Tony Khan with the worst kept secrets in the business, but several days after we got word of his impending return, Braun Strowman is back in the WWE. Interjecting himself into the first match of the night, which was a fatal four-way tag team match, Strowman stormed to the ring using his old Monster Among Men song and promptly laid waste to every wrestler and security guard who got in his path. I'm actually surprised WWE didn't save his return for later in the show. We got a short teaser of a car flipped in the parking lot, something Strowman does have a bit of experience with, but the show also has a steel cage match as its main event. You'd think Strowman storming to the ring and ripping a door off a cage in a standoff with Lashley would make sense, especially as Miz transitions into this Dexter Lumis story. Regardless, on one side of the coin, Braun Strowman looks fantastic. He's in the best shape of his life, and he's in the one place where he can be utilized as both a giant and a star. On the other side, returning to the WWE just adds one more entry to his mile-long hypocrite resume. Strowman, real name Adam Scherr, just spent the last year whining and complaining about the big wrestling promotions, shitting on everybody and talking about how important it is to control his own narrative. I've spoken plenty about Braun Strowman's Twitter escapades already on this channel. Now I don't know if CYN is even a thing anymore. 3 of EC3's biggest talents, Cross, Scarlett, and Scherr, have all returned to the WWE. Really, they were doomed from the very start anyway, but a big reason they were doomed was because of Scherr himself trash-talking on Twitter and making an ass of the whole promotion, only for him to bail, rejoining the same people he was complaining about, and leaving EC3 to clean up Scherr's mess. What an asshole. Like, yeah, okay, I get it. The money is in the WWE. The exposure is in the WWE. He wouldn't have been a fit in Impact, he sure as hell wasn't welcome in AEW, and again, Control Your Narrative isn't going anywhere. But still, he saw EC3 was hosting a party, pissed a bunch of people off by telling everyone how EC3's party is better than anything they've got, and then left so that the entire group can be mad at EC3's party. Now, I'm sure Strowman will do very, very well in the WWE because he was built from the very beginning to do very well in the WWE. Remember, the guy wasn't fired in the first place because he wasn't good. He didn't have a bunch of drama or a scandal around him. He was fired because he was too expensive. I mean, 1 year of Braun Strowman's contract paid for 5 years of Vince McMahon's paralegal side pieces. So WWE knows what they've got with Braun Strowman, and what they've got is a guy who's a half a foot taller than almost everybody on their roster, who can work with almost anybody on their roster, who has a dominant look, more now than ever, and the best part, someone who's less likely to make an ass of himself on Twitter because WWE has social media managers to keep his dumb ass in line. Now, of course, this is all just my opinion, and I do gotta ask you, what do you think about Braun Strowman officially returning to Monday Night Raw? Are you happy to see him back? Should they have saved him for something bigger than the opening match? And do you think there's any hope left for Control Your Narrative now that he's decided to let WWE control his? Let me know what you think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more, because I want you to be a part of this conversation too. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.